Today I'm here to present SB 224, a measure rooted in a simple yet profound principle that water is life and managing it responsibly is our duty. I want to start by thanking the committee and your diligent staff for your collaboration on this bill. I have accepted the recommended amendments, and I am grateful for the thoughtful work that went into refining this measure. SB 224 builds on the foundation of SB 231. And it is driven by the undeniable truth that California's water management must be accurate, transparent, and resilient. Yet we find ourselves facing a crisis of confidence, a crisis sparked by catastrophic errors during water year 2021, when DWR's faulty modeling led to the over-release of hundreds of thousands of acre-feet of water. Billions of gallons flowed needlessly into the Sacramento-San Joaquin Delta, yielding no benefit to people or fish. And just this year, we witnessed a similar reckless mistake when billions of gallons were released under federal direction with no positive impact. This left our farmers and communities once again shouldering the burden. These are not isolated incidents. They are symptoms of a broken system. But this issue runs even deeper. The Department of Water Resources practices have created the perception of bias, selectively using data and AI models to justify decisions, rather than employing forecasting tools that could ensure accuracy and fairness. This selective usage risks favoring specific stakeholders, especially those who stand to benefit from more consistent or higher water allocations, even in the face of severe drought conditions. Let's call it what it is. It's reckless and it's irresponsible. Whether it's machine learning driven releases or an executive order driven release, it's reckless behavior. When public agencies fail to deliver accurate data and transparent practices, it erodes public trust. The California State Auditor's 2023 report, initiated by Congressman Adam Gray, pulled back the curtain on these failures and made one thing crystal clear: we cannot afford to continue with business as usual. As the congressman himself stated back then when he was an assembly member, if we cannot trust the water data we are being given, how can we manage our water resources responsibly? The report provided clear, actionable recommendations, but recommendations mean nothing without commitment. We must follow through and demand accountability. That is what SB 224 is all about, taking the right steps to restore trust and secure our water future. Specifically, SB 224 requires DWR to implement new forecasting models and procedures that account for climate change, because we cannot afford to base critical decisions on outdated and faulty data. It provides annual updates to the legislature on progress, because accountability means staying the course, not just starting the journey. And it also established formal policies for documented water management operations, because transparency is a foundation of public trust. There are those who will say that this bill is too much regulation. Some will claim it's burdensome, but let's be clear, what is truly burdensome is doing nothing. And doing nothing means more communities, paying the price for reckless water decisions. Doing nothing is not an option, and California cannot afford to gamble with its most precious resource. We owe it to our communities, to our farmers, to our families, to get this right.